What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben gaming video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. Now today we are taking a look at Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on PlayStation 5 Pro. My physical copy with the steelbook behind this little tripod here arrived yesterday, and I'm really excited to play this game for myself as it is, but this game is running incredibly well on PlayStation 5 Pro. So I want to have a look at testing that today, and what we're going to do is we're going to start off with game capture and we'll show you what the game actually looks like, and then we'll do some TV capture so I can bring up the FPS bar so you can see what you can expect from this game. So let's hop over to the capture here and go through the graphic settings. Now in these graphic settings there is no quality or performance mode on PlayStation 5 Pro. It is just these settings where you can change stuff like per object motion blur, which you can have object, off, or camera. So personally, I actually think I might try object, but near DOF and like sharpness, horizontal FOV, and gamma correction. Now, I actually quite like to tend to turn sharpness up in a lot of games, but yeah, let's leave them as they come for the starting point and just have a little look. Now, I'm just going to play through sort of like a bit here. I'm not listening to the game. I'm just going to play through here. Like this first sort of little section, and I have to say it looks absolutely incredible. I'm going to replay all this for myself. There is quite a lot of pop-in I am seeing. There is like a decent amount of pop-in at range. Like the loading in distance is not the best by no means. It's not as bad as like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I have to say the PS5 Pro version of this game, 1440p upscaled to 4K, is absolutely like insanely clear, insanely good. This looks so crisp and clean on PlayStation 5 Pro. This is really punching above its weight with this system right here, and I gotta say, I think this game all round is optimized really well, but at the end of the day, this is what you can get on a console like the PS5 Pro when you've got decent developers optimizing a game for a decent platform. That's what should be happening. Now, I will touch on in a future video my opinions between my PC and the console here, but I'm gonna carry on playing on the console because it looks so good here, and it's just such a simple way to play on a console. So I'm really happy, and I'm gonna show you the FPS in a minute because we're actually running above 60 frames. I'm gonna skip this if I can. Yeah, because I kind of want to experience the story for myself, and what I'll do is I'll just spam options right now, and then I'm going to play this whole section for myself when I'm actually wanting to play the game later on tonight. So, you know, it's fine. We've lost reputation, whatever. Doesn't matter. We'll do a new game in my own time. So, okay, so we're through that section. Let's have a little look around this lake and see what things look like, muck around with the sharpness settings, and then we'll hop over to the TV and you can see what to expect from frames per second on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, you guys will have to let me know if you want me to test the base PS5 and then do some comparisons in certain areas of the game, because that's something I'll be open to do. That's one of the reasons, you know, I do love the PlayStation system. I can just put it in anything, but there's no my disc in any console, sorry, is what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, the reflections are not like ray traced or anything like that. Obviously, you can see it's standard like screen space reflections, I believe. So there's nothing like crazy going on in terms of visuals in that way. But everything looks really good. Like, it's a shame, yeah, the grass is moving at half the frames per second, but it's so detailed and so nice looking that it just doesn't bother you. And this is all from a really good just console port, to be honest. So let's go in the graphics settings, because I always like turning sharpness up a bit. I just think it makes things look even crisper, even cleaner. So I'd probably keep it like around here, because I just think sharp images look so good on displays, especially, I don't know, sometimes just images can be a little bit softer, and I kind of prefer a little bit sharper of an image. And I gotta say, this game just looks so good, guys. I'm really impressed by what they've pulled off on PS5 Pro, across all platforms, to be honest, but especially PS5 Pro, just getting it 1440p output to 4K with PSSR. I believe it's using PSSR. It looks very good. So let's go over to the TV and let's capture some frame rate graphs here. So as you can see here, I've got the TV phone capture running behind me, but I know the performance. You can clearly see that it's actually running above 60 frames per second in the majority of cases. If you have a VRR display, it will actually unlock the frame rate and run it above, which just adds a little bit more smoothness to the image. It just makes it look that little bit crisper and cleaner and feel just like you're running a high refresh rate. Like, it does feel better with VRR and an unlocked frame rate. It's absolutely the way I would play and keep that unlocked, because you just feel like you're getting that little bit more motion, and it is a difference going from something like, as you can see behind me right now, like 60 to sometimes 70 frames per second. You do notice that. Like, you might think, oh, it's only 6 FPS increase or 7 or 10 or whatever, depending on the location you're in. But you got to remember, that's a lot of frames per second increase that you're actually getting. So at the end of the day, it is a nice increase. It is better. Now, I haven't tested the rest of the game. Obviously, I'm going to play it through for myself, and if I experience any frame drops, I will do a video in an area where we are getting loads of frame drops. I don't have the time to like run through the entire game right now and then pick out those points, but I will be doing a whole playthrough and a review on this channel of this game on PlayStation 5 Pro. And yeah, and what we'll do is we'll test things further, and in future areas of the game, if there's any major issues, I will absolutely report that and bring that up with you guys so you can see if there's any differences there. So yeah, I don't think there's a huge amount more for me to cover. I would like to know if there's any other games you would like me to test in my videos. We've got Sniper Elite Resistance that I've got on PlayStation 5, so we'll absolutely test Sniper Elite Resistance on PS5 Pro. But if there's any other games you would like me to cover, then always let me know. We can pick those up, we can test them out. You know, I've never said I was going to stop testing on this channel. Things have changed anyway since my previous few videos, which I will talk about at some point on the channel also. So let me know what you would like to hear about any of that as well. But I think let's leave it there. Please consider liking, please subscribe. Again, let me know what you'd like to see. And if you've got any questions about what platforms I'm playing on, I'm just going to say briefly now, we will talk about this in other videos. I am primarily playing on the PlayStation platform. I have had a few issues with my PC, and it's something that's just cropped up again that I'm so frustrated with PC gaming, and it's something that I just can't keep doing going forward, because it's so annoying in terms of like stutter issues with games like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's come out on PC, it's a mess. Spider-Man's out on PC, it's a mess. Like, I'm not willing to wait 6 months to then, or a year, to play a game later on a platform that has more issues. Yeah, it might run higher resolutions, frame rates or whatever, but when the game doesn't work properly, it's not worth it. So I'd rather play on the console platform. That's my very summed up opinion right now, but we will talk about that in a future video I've got coming up. So let's leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate every single one of your support. Please consider liking my video and subscribing to the channel if you are new, or if you're a returning viewer seeing me doing PS5 Pro content. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in future videos. Bye bye for now.